What's up YouTube, this is Fate coming to you today with another deck profile, and today I'm bringing you an update of my Mythic Blue Eyes deck. Dragons of Legend has come and gone, blah blah blah, I've said that in a couple of my videos now. Let's get to the deck profile. As always, you want your 4 E-Dragons to start out your Dragon deck. Pretty obvious reasons. And for the Blue Eyes engine, I run 3 Blue Eyes and 2 Whitestone of Legend. I wanted to up this build's speed a little bit, so I did have to cut Maiden out for this version. So far it's testing out really well. For the Mythic engine, I still run 3 Mythic Tree Dragons and 3 Mythic Water Dragons. I prefer 3 of each instead of subbing in Barbaros here and there. I just feel it gives your deck a lot more versatility when you have more actual dragons to remove in the build. And so far that's continued to test out very well. For the side cards, I have 2 Flamvell Guard. I subbed out Dragudi Corsica for a second guard. Really good choice. 1 Debris Dragon. 1 Red Eyes Darkness Maul Dragon. And to help the build speed along and consistency, I've run 3 Kuribandits. And if you are not running these in E-Dragons, I hope you have a really good substitute, because this monster is phenomenal for setting up E-Dragon plays. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. Still run the triple Dragon Shrine. Still plenty of level 8s in here, so I run triple trade-in. 2 Cards of Consonance. 1 Gold Sarcophagus. And then for the other spells, 1 Burial from the Different Dimension. And honestly, I can understand a couple people watching the prior video and going, why is he not running this in the initial E-Dragon deck that he had before? And after I play tested with this, I'm still asking myself that same question, why didn't I have this in version 1? So, anybody who thought that, you're right. Still run the double lance for protection. My Dark Hole, because I don't like swarmed fields taking advantage of me when I set for my place. And to round out the spells, I run only 2 Soul Charges. Soul Charge is an awesome setup play, especially with all the rank 7 to 8 exceeds that you can go into. However, 3 is a bit cloggy for me. I just don't have the life points to pay late game, and the fact that you do lose that battle phase with a fast going E-Dragon deck does hurt if you run too many Soul Charges. Onto the traps, I still keep this amount pretty low with my 2 Dragon Carnations, and since I did have a spot open with the updates, I figured give my Dragon deck a little more defense this time around with a Torrential Tribute. So that is the main deck, 40 cards. Onto the extra deck, not many changes here. Still run the 1 level 7 Black Rose. And for the 8s, Stardust Dragon, Stardust Spark, Thought Ruler, Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, really good lineup for level 8 Synchros. For the level 9s, I only run 1 Azure Eyes right now. With the Maiden gone, you don't go into this guy as much, but he's still extremely viable for the build, still really useful for those plays. And then for the level 11, 1 Star Eater, Debris Dragon, E-Dragon. Have fun crushing your opponent. For the rank 7s, I run 1 Master of Blades, 1 Dragosack, 1 Big Eye, pretty standard. And then for the rank 8s, I run my favorite guy in the deck, Divine Dragon Felgran. 1 number 46 Dragoon for the mirror match plays. And then to replace the other Azure Eyes, I run 1 Heliopolis, and this was another card where I had to think to myself, why was I not running this card in my prior build. It's really good, provides the necessary destruction that Dragons needs. Just need them if you're running a lot of rank 8s. And then today I'm going to do a side deck for you. The reason why I don't do a side deck in most of my videos is side decks change and vary based on where people play, what people face up against, so I usually leave that out for the players themselves to choose themselves, but I figure give a side deck this time around to get some ideas flowing. So for the side deck, I run 2 DD Crow, tons of graveyard effects out there that I don't like. DD Crow wipes them out. I still run 2 Maiden with Eyes of Blue in my side deck, mainly because a card that does trip up this E-Dragon deck is Gozen Match. So I've Maiden, if I have the Maiden running with the Blue Eyes engine, they're only dealing with light monsters. Helps give a couple more plays for my build, and Maiden has helped me fight through a couple Gozen matches in the past. And just because Skill Drain is out there, I do tech in 1 Barbaros in my side deck, just because I do need him for those scenarios. 2 MSTs floating in the side deck. Need to have MSTs somewhere. And then for the traps, for the Lone Fires, the other Kuribandits running around out there, and for all the other little monsters being brought out by Soul Charge, triple chain disappearance. No Ghost Tricks, no plants, no Kuribandits, come at me. And then in my side deck, I also run 1 Bombless Trap Hole. Still very viable, at least keep it in your side deck, because with Soul Charge it is a simultaneous summon, which means 1 Bombless can take out all of those 1500 attack or higher monsters on a simultaneous summon. And then for the last 4 cards, Evil Swarms and other things are still a problem for this build, so I run 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. And for all the trap heavy decks, 2 Royal Decrees. Well, that is my updated Blue Eyes Mythic Ruler profile, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time.